So this video is going to be a short little couple segments of me learning how to PPF on that red truck. I just finished taking this segment after all the work is done. It's going to be a short montage of me making videos, not necessarily for YouTube, but for my mentor to see, to give me advice and just kind of show off where I was. Not really happy with the job, but it was a learning experience. So you don't have to go to training. You could buy 5-6 kits and do it 5 or 6 times. The first 1, 2, maybe 3 times it'll be horrible like this. 3rd, 4th, 5th time it'll be okay. 6th, 7th time it'll be acceptable to sell. The 20th time you're looking really good, and after you do it 100 times you're a professional at it. That's how we get everywhere with paint corrections, wet sanding. Nobody licks it the first time. So yeah, enjoy the video. I guess I'm gonna maybe keep uploading. I started my business last year. This is my dad's shop. I rent out a small portion right over there. We are building a bigger shop right off that end over there. So I had a really great first year. So I'm gonna document this year because this year is gonna be better than the first year. I'm building a 5-bay shop. I want to invite you guys with the journey of me and my wife, Michelle. I want to invite you guys to see how we grow. And maybe this series or whatever it becomes might help someone. I really love helping people. I don't know shit. That's the first thing I say is that I don't know shit because I'm still new at this. It's only because my mentors and the people that helped me that I am where I am right now. So anything that I do know, I was handed down that information from my mentors. But I'm more than happy to help anybody in any way that I can. So I guess we'll see how this series or whatever it becomes, see how it goes. Anyway, for today, we got the PPF on the red Toyota. You guys enjoy the video. What's going on, everybody? So we have my truck in here. We're going to do the PPF on the whole front. It's a partial frontal, so it's everything but the hood. And I'll show you. So over here we have all the cutouts of the bumper. We have our fog lights up here. I'm not sure if you could see it. That's a fog light. Here's the front portion of the hood. Here's the right by the headlights. The wall's a little bit dirty, but it's just I hanged it up there so that we could easily pull it off. And as we pull it off, we cover it with slip solution. And we are going to work on cleaning this whole front end now. So I just washed the truck the other day. I'm really excited to get started on this. So I'm not going to wash the entire truck. I'm just going to wash the front end. It's my truck. I want to get started on this. I'm very excited. So anyway, keep you guys updated with the process. Hopefully it goes well. I have fair confidence. I'm not extremely confident, and I'm not really not confident. It's just in the middle. We'll see how it goes. A little update video. This is definitely a lot harder than I originally thought it was. I never thought it was going to be easy, but I'm starting to learn. So like when you got these fingers and all that, you could pull it off, stretch it, and all that stuff. So I'm starting to get the hang of how you maneuver it, but we're getting there. This is all we got almost done so far. I mean, take a look and see what I'm dealing with. I wish I didn't get these cut out. I wish I was gonna cut those myself, but you learn, you live. Well, here's the first one. Some air pockets here. Here's pretty good. There's a nick in the paint right here. I can't tell if it's air pockets. It definitely is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. This would absolutely not be acceptable for a customer, but I'm gonna go ahead and continue on with the whole bumper, and hopefully by the time we get to the end of it, we won't see all these air pockets. I'm actually not too disappointed in it because it is very hard to work with. Starting to learn the skills of stretching and etc. So this isn't entirely too bad for a very first piece. I guess I'm happy with it, but I mean, it's obviously not perfect and it's obviously not acceptable for a customer, but for a first piece, it's not too bad. I did have to extend the relief in here, as well as right there. I could have done a better job of that. So again, I'm just learning, but not too bad. So it turns out that this one right here was an extremely hard piece to lay. But this right here, we got it done in about a minute. Ran it from here to about right here. When it starts wrapping around, we laid all this down and then we stretched it and it came out perfect. There is some little bubbles right there we need to work, but all in all, it laid pretty good. So this is what I got so far. This is wrap, this is wrap, that's wrap. If you look in here, we had a hard time pushing the water up. We tried to push it down, but it was already laid down, and we were having issues with this radius right here. So when we got that laid down, we didn't want to lift up down here. So I'm hoping that this goes away, and if it doesn't, then that's a learning lesson of what we can't have. I'm gonna try and squeegee it a little bit more, spray it and squeegee it. This was the very first thing that we did. These were easy, these were cake, on both sides. And I just got done with this. I'm letting this dry out before I wrap it. I did wrap this one. That's where we're at. We have the headlights and the partial hood left. I'll do it tomorrow, but if you guys take a look in there, have any advice on how to make this better, how to make this better, I'm happy with this. I'm happy. This is a second one. I did a longer relief cut. The one that was with this printout just didn't seem to be long enough for us anyway. So I added a little relief to it. But we got things like that we gotta squeegee out, and I'm gonna trace it and cut it with a knife so that it's up on the paint and not, because it can't wrap around. I don't believe that this is supposed to wrap around in there. Tell me if I'm wrong. But before I do anything with that, just let me know what you think. Where could I do better? What about, this is the worst piece that we did. But all in all, not bad for my very first PPF install on my own personal truck. That I'm okay with it. It's obviously I have a lot to learn on how to work with it, but for my first one, not too bad. All right, so I'm done with the PPF and it looks like crap. You can see there's bubbles there I was working on. I poked them with a needle, hopefully letting the moisture out. This looks horrible. There's no way. Wow, I'm hoping that these go away. So I've never applied any PPF before. I don't know what will go away or what doesn't go away. So I am gonna leave it like this in hopes of figuring out what kind of stuff does go away and what doesn't. So there's a lot of these white dots that supposedly they go away. I'm not sure. We will see. All in all, this is a great experience. Definitely recommend getting some PPF and giving it an attempt yourself. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep going. This job was obviously horrible, but it's my truck, it's my car. I'll order another one. I'll pull all this shit off. If in a week 90% of this doesn't go away, like all these white dots, if they don't go away in a week, I'll pull it and I'll try it again. That's not a problem for me. Kits are $400 for this one. Everything's covered from here forward. Headlights are covered. The headlights is supposed to be the hardest part of the install. I need to trim that. I gotta do some trimming, but I had to pull the other customers, the Denali, back into the shop to prep it for him to pick up tomorrow. So I kind of just fit this in. But yeah, you know what? It was fun. I had a blast doing it. It was really fun. So I'm gonna let this sit a week and see what happens with the dots. I need to know how this is gonna react so that I know on my next install what needs to come out and what comes out over time. So yeah, I'm happy. I mean, I'm not happy with the outcome. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. It was fun. I had a blast, and it was a learning experience. So I definitely recommend you guys, don't be afraid. Try different things. I'm gonna order some vinyl wrap and wrap my wife's car. It's gonna be pink. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure. I'm gonna give it a week and see what happens. That's all we can do. Learn, educate yourself, and experience, teach yourself how to do these things. That you don't have to go to school. You could mess up 5-6 times like I'm probably gonna do, but on that 6th or 7th time, you're gonna be good at it. And on the 20th time, you'd be very good at it. And on the 100th time, you're gonna be a professional at it. It all starts from right here. This is how it starts. But all right, that is words of wisdom for today. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I will be handing over a ceramic coating, the Denali, to a customer, as well as doing 2 quotes. I typically don't work on Sunday, but since I'm already going to be up there dealing with the one customer, I told 2 other people they could stop by and I'll look at their vehicle. Man, it looks horrible, but I don't know how it's going to be. So it bothers me, but it doesn't, because like I said, it was a learning experience, and we'll see. All right, you guys have a good one.